and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to play around with some jelly gouache from Five Below that I got a little while ago. I have used it for little things here and there. I have tried to do a complete image with it, but it was very small and I just kept lifting. I think I was trying to use it too much like acrylic. So I have a very simplistic image. And it's a lot larger than before, because before I tried to do a card, so it was like this big, versus, you know, I think this is 8 by 10-ish? Let's find out, because I lost the cover to it. 10, which means this is probably 8. Yep, so this is 8 by 10. And yes, I do just keep a ruler over there. These are just some paper stars that I had made. You'll hear more about them in a future video. I don't know how future. I think it's gonna be a little while out. I figured we would give these a try and give them like an actual legitimate try, because I have not successfully made anything with them. We have gotten a little sneak peek of them, or you guys have gotten a little sneak peek of them in the lino cut video, because I used them to color it a little bit. So these are what they look like. They do come with a seal on them, but I think I've taken all of them off now. Apparently I've used the green a lot. But yeah, these are just what they look like. They're like a little fast food sauce tub. So as you can probably see, I sketched this out in yellow because I just took a light colored watercolor pencil. Because for any light colors, depending on transparency, I did not want graphite lines to show through. And then I also did this little arch up here because I wanted to remind myself I wanted to try and do like a vignette. So it'll be like darker on the edge, or maybe a different color. Probably darker though. So I think, and the lid does double as a palette, which I did not wash off. I just wiped it down from any dust. Kind of the idea of this video is I just wanted it to be a nice chill little video. I've got myself a cup of tea here. So I just kind of wanted to experiment with something that I've tried and failed at before. And if I put too much pressure on myself with it, I know I'm just going to get stressed and screwed up anyway. So I'm just trying to kind of chill and vibe here. And I do also want to mention, because I'm going to be showing you this photo, I just want to mention that I did highly edit this photo because I wanted to very easily be able to see the creases and the lines from the paper. I just wanted to make it really easy for myself. Right now, all I'm doing is just trying to lay down the colors approximately where they'll be going. I'm not trying to do too much detail. And I'm also experimenting with how they're working together for me. It's probably going to be very like paint strokey kind of vibes. And also, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to blend with this. So I wanted to make that a little easier on myself by just really highly editing it. So if you like these kinds of videos, just, you know, relax and enjoy it a little bit. Whoop, I almost dipped my paintbrush in my tea. Oh, that would have been horrible. So I've got the basic layout down now. So now I'm going to try and add details, and I'm going to do this one star at a time and then kind of try and do the background a little bit. For the most part, what I'm doing here is I'm laying down the base color, adding in the lights and darks, and then what I'm doing at the moment and I probably should have taped this down, but I didn't, and at this point I'm not going to, is I'm going in with all the highlights, and then I'll go in with all the lowlights, or rather the shadows. So I'm doing all the highlights, and then I'm going to do the shadows, because I know with the transparency of this, it's going to be really hard to go back over the highlights to lighten things up if I do a shadow somewhere it shouldn't be. So it's kind of, you know, CYA, cover your butt. So it's like, I don't want to make a mistake, but in case I do, I want to be ready for it, sort of thing here. I'm going to say pretty early on here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like art videos, I do all sorts of different mediums, so feel free to check out my channel. I'm just taking a larger brush, and I'm going to try and scrub away some of this a little bit. I think part of it is I'm struggling with the consistency of like when I should do how much of what. I think that's been my biggest struggle with this so far, and I think that's probably why I kind of gave up on them for, what, a year? I've also worked with other gouache before, just from the tube, and I kind of struggled with the same thing. But I gave in to temptation as an impulse purchase with these when I did buy them. So that's kind of where I landed with that. So looking at it, I definitely need to add more highlights. Alright, so looking at this a little more, I'm seeing that I definitely need a lot more lighter, like almost white, especially around here, but also into the middle a little bit more. So we're definitely not done with the green one, but I want to take a break from it, and we're going to work on the orange one over here. I'm still trying to figure out what color I want to do for the background. I think I want it to be a darker color, but I'm also thinking like a light blue would be really cute. I don't know. You know what I'm seeing right now? I know that's facetious. I've already finished it. You're in the comments, but trust me, don't worry, I'm not pregnant right now. But this would be, if this was like a light baby blue, like, hang on a second. If the background was like this color and I didn't do like this purpley pink, this would be so cute for like a little baby boy's room with the little stars. I mean, it still could be cute. I'm not pregnant or anything though. I just did this because I wanted to, and I thought it would be more simple. And I thought with the paper folds and everything, it would really work well in the style of art that I've been seeing a lot of artists that use gouache do. So that was kind of why I went with this. Alright, I think I need a break from the stars. So I'm going to pick out a background color. So remember how we talked about like a vignette over here? I think if I did it with like a purple, that could look pretty cool. Actually, the more I look at this, the less unhappy I am about it. I just need to put this line in, I think. So I know that looks really weird, but it's supposed to be like a shadow. Don't forget to sign your work. We're just gonna let that dry and then we'll come back and sign it. So I know we said we were gonna wait for it to dry, and I did. And then I went to wash my brushes and I sprayed water all over here. So I just went back over it to clean it up a little bit. So hopefully it'll still be okay. I'm sure it will be. As far as signing my name goes, I'm not gonna use that same brush. It burned me once. I'm not gonna mess with it again. If you liked this video, like how my art came out, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see coming up. If there's anything that you particularly want to see, anything that I've hinted at that you want to see. If you have any recommendations, if I have it in my stash, or I might get something new, but I'm trying to use what I've already got right now. Feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, check out some of my other videos. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to stay artsy. Bye now.